Okay, I'm super tired today. Don't feel like cooking, but eating out is not an option. So what do? Quick and easy. One of these, and I got some really thin sliced pork chops in there. Took all of a couple of minutes to thaw out in some cold water. I got two of these. I don't think I'll need 2 packs because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 pieces in here, but sometimes somebody wants 2. So, and they do like leftovers. So, this is $2.76 for this pack, and this was less than 50 cents. I think it was 43 cents or 37 cents, something like that. So for $6, I'm going to feed the family versus even going out and getting a pizza. So I'm going to do this, and a veggie. I do have leftovers from the corn and bean quesadillas I made yesterday. So the corn and bean quesadilla leftover, meaning the beans and the corn, I'm probably just going to pair it up with this and call it done. But that's what we're going to do. So even when you're tired, quick and easy. What's this going to take me? A couple of minutes to get in the oven. The rest of it I'm watching. Okay, let's get this going. All right, let's get to getting. Cooking on the day I don't want to. Now, for me, this step isn't necessary, but these pork chops are very, very thin, so they're going to cook quickly. My kids, for whatever reason, don't like to chew. Well, they like to eat, they just don't want to chew. So I always have to make sure everything's nice and tender. It's a running joke in the house, you know, if it's got any bite to it, they don't want to eat it. But what I do is I just kind of like poke, 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 poke. The only reason I'm doing it like this and not lifting it up is because when I was a teenager, I was pop, 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 and I went pop right through the side, right by the edge of my fingernail in there. But so I did the other ones already. I'm not gonna sit here and have you watch me do these, but I just do that. One side with the grain and the other side against the grain. So I went this way on that one. On this one, I'm going this way. And that's basically all I do. And usually I'll stack it like this. Oh, wait. Like that. So, and then the guy in the middle gets the most tendering because he gets shoved a lot. All right, well, those are all done. I'm going to wash my hands real quick because I was touching that meat. I know the meat didn't touch the counter, but it's just my background. All right, so I'm going to bread these, and I'm going to fry them in the air fryer. Okay? I haven't decided. There's a couple of ways I bread things. Sometimes I throw things in a bowl, shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake. Sometimes I stick it in a Ziploc baggie, stick it in there, shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake. And sometimes I do it the old-fashioned way. Dip it, put it. Dip it, put it. So I'm going to do something different today. I'm just going to throw it in the bowl, whoop, 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 and it's done. All right, so again, because of what? Eric's allergies. We're going to... I keep saying it for if anybody that's new here, not for the people who have been here. This is what I'm using because of his allergies. But these are really, I've showed them before. They're like they look like Rice Krispie looking things. Oops. But they like the crunch. Listen. Put it by the mic. Listen. You could hear that. That's how hard they are. So they like them they like the crunch, but they definitely don't like the too much crunch. So what I do is I take it, I leave the top part open, or sometimes I close it and just, leave air. That's what I do. Because It's a little bit much. Not the crunch or that it's hard to chew. It's just a little much. You want to taste the meat, and I have to get through all that crunch first. Although it's really good on a lot of things that you want crunchy. That's it. I think I'm going to need more than this, though. And I'll put this in here, and then I don't want to put it all in there, because sometimes I season it all up at one time. But I don't feel like doing that today. I don't feel like cooking, so. If I need more, I'll add more. Okay. Whew. So in goes some onion. And this is all to taste. Oh, I know what I forgot. Did I forget? Oh, yeah. Italian seasoning I've got. Garlic to taste. Some paprika. Oh, I bought smoked paprika. I've never had it, so I don't know if that means it's going to be spicy or anything like that, but we're going to give that a try. So this helps with the color when you're browning it and you want a nice brown on your pork chops or whatever. Paprika, some seasoning salt, just a little, not a lot. That might look like a lot, but it wasn't. I was trying to hold my light up there. And some Italian seasoning. Not very much left in there. I do like to add a little extra basil for, I don't know why, but I do, but not today. I'm not doing it because I don't feel like cooking. Can we say it again? I don't feel like cooking. And then I smell it because I know, I'm telling you, I should have been like, had a job that had to do with smelling things because I guess God gave me this big nose for a reason. Oof, stuck a whole face in there. I almost killed myself. All right. So, whoop. Hopefully it's not frozen because, you know, my stupid refrigerator freezes things. Probably need a second pork chop. I have one, right? Pork chop. Second egg. Last time I didn't crack 2 eggs and I needed it. I'm always afraid that I'm going to waste it, you know. Like here I got this pork chop egg. So either I'm going to have to cook it right then and there so nobody gets sick or whatever. I think I'm going to pour it into the bowl today because I'm probably going to have to season up more, and I really would hate to put the pork chop in here. All right, so here we go. Here we go. On the way we go. Yeah, I definitely need more mix than that. I definitely need more. I know I need more. Just from cooking for my family, I know I need more. Going to add just a little bit more Italian. And we're going to do it in the air fryer tonight, so got to get my air frying things. Where did I put them? Oh, I put them right there. Now, part of cooking in the air fryer is when you're cooking with the breadcrumbs and stuff, it doesn't brown as good. So what I do is you could sprinkle some VOO on it, but what I do, regular old vegetable spray. I spray both sides of it and the rack, and it comes out perfectly fine. That's why the foil's there, because I don't want to spray it on my counter. I had to aim in this way, look. Aiming right at my face. There's the spout. I'm aiming at myself. Sometimes I don't even dip it in the egg. I just spray it and put it in there when I'm like really not feeling like it. But I just don't feel like it, not really don't. And I don't do, you know, well, when you're doing flour, dredge flour. I'm just dredging flour, but not really flour, breadcrumbs. And these are so thin, these are going to cook up in no time. Yeah, forget the fork, right? I'm all in here with my fingers again. It's just the kind of, I'm a very tactile type of person. I really need to touch things. Even when I'm trying to learn something, if you just show me, it doesn't, whoop, there goes my towel. It doesn't stay. I have to actually do it in order for me to retain it. Okay, I hear the kids coming in and out. Door open, door closed, door open, door closed. Okay, I'll put a couple of those in there. Shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake. You hear that? That's, whoops. That wasn't on all the way. That's one of the kids slamming the door. Oh, I forgot there's one more pork chop right there. I should have put more in there. Oh well, see? They're nice and dredged in there. Now, spray one side, flip her over, spray the other side. And usually, like, I push the meat like that, because I push it down, those crumbs down in it. It keeps them from sticking. I tell you, when I don't hit all the spots on the pork chop, you could definitely tell where I didn't do. Don't want to stick my fingers in there. I keep getting all that stuff stuck to me. Well, you're getting the idea, right? Shaky, shaky, put it in there, shaky, shaky. And I only have 3 of these wire racks for the air fryer. So there's enough here. I put 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one's going to have to get 5. But we'll see how I can squeeze them in there. I mean, this is really quick and easy. I'm, you know, taking my time about it right now because it's a little hard for me to talk and continue to talk and have things to say when I'm trying to focus on whether or not the food is getting breaded. Wiping my fingers on a wet rag over here. Now see, the only better part about doing this in the baggie is that you don't have to keep doing the lid, but the baggie gets all soggy and whatnot. So just shaking it around, shaky, shaky, shaky. Ah, my bracelet. I never take them off. Ever, this bracelet. It has my son's ashes in it. So. This one will get 5. Kept missing it. All right, that is a 1. That goes over there for now. Here we go with number 2. Does anybody know if spraying your food with this, whatever makes it spray, is that like really bad for you? Look, I put too much breadcrumbs in here. I was worried it wasn't going to be enough, right? And now I have to get rid of these breadcrumbs because I stuck raw meat in it. That's wasteful, right? I don't think you can keep it because it had raw meat in it. Just went farther because they're thin, I think, but there's more of them. Pushing it in. Put it over there. I'm almost coming down the home stretch here. Can you even see what I'm doing? I'm just putting them in here. And I flip them over a little bit. Sorry, I was working over here. I thought maybe you could see me, but I guess you can't. But I just patted both sides down really quick. And then close the lid. Shimmy, 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 shake. But you see how quickly that went? It would have went a whole lot faster if I wasn't talking. So, just smash, oops. I'm just smashing it down a little bit. Now watch, you guys are going to tell me that, oh, don't do that, Miss Tina. Causes cancer. Ugh. And then I'll be like, oh no, why didn't you tell me sooner? Now this tray here has a bit of a lip on it. It's like more like a basket. I think it's for when you do French fries. Not sure though. Oh, I must have did the math wrong because this one only has 3 and I put 5 on the other one. It's all right, they're not completely in yet. I could move it. Well, I definitely needed that second egg because there's not a whole lot of egg left there. There's really not a whole lot of breadcrumbs left either. It gets on there better when you give it a good zhuzh. A zhuzhing. Well, now, brown cow. Put my fingers off. I don't want these breadcrumbs on my fingers flying everywhere. I have one on my shoulder, but that's for like just drying my hands, not for wiping food on it. I'm like kind of like flipping them over and they're like up, like forward and up, like that. So I could feel them hitting the top of the lid when they're flying around in there. These ones didn't want to take the crumbs. Yeah, they just didn't want to stay on these last two. Alrighty. So away we go. I'm going to put these in the air fryer for about 15 minutes. And then over there, which you cannot see, I'm going to make the this crappy, cheapy macaroni and cheese. I got some green beans right here. I don't want to touch the bowl. But I'm just going to put some butter and some garlic powder in there. Eric notices when there's no powder. He's my little food critic. But let me wash my hands, get these into the oven, and I'll be back when they're coming out. Alrighty. They came out of the oven, air fryer, nice and crispy. It took a little under 15 minutes. I think it was like either 12 or 13. I can't really remember because they're really thin. So I'm going to plate these up. The macaroni and cheese is just finishing up over there. The green beans are in the microwave, and that's what we're going to do. I also made a little bit of instant mashed potatoes because Eric can't have the macaroni and cheese, and Trey didn't really feel like having macaroni and cheese, so I made macaroni and cheese for the ones who want it. Instant mashed potatoes for the others, and pork chops for everybody. But there you go. I'll be back when it's time to do the taste test with Eric. All right, Eric, let's give a taste on the pork chops. Nice and tender.
I love pork chops.
What'd you say? Applesauce?
I love pork chops.
Oh, ugh, I thought you said applesauce. You love air-fried pork chops. Okay, thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs up. All right, enjoy.
I think you should try green beans with mashed potatoes.
Okay, well, I hope you guys try it. I hope you like it. And comment, like it, subscribe. Bye-bye. And there goes my plate. Took 15 minutes to cook, 5 minutes to prep. And I didn't have to go out and pay a lot. Woo! I'm just kidding. I hope you try it. I hope you like it.